was loaded. I had to stay down when they got what I wanted. Now when they see me, them bitches be on me. Now when I pull up, them niggas hate on me. I got more money than niggas be homies. Had the grind for the shit, did it all by my loan.
I mean, 4K, what are we starting out with? What's going to be our first pick for 2025?
So our first pick is an industry leader, e-commerce giant. Of course, I'm talking about the one of only Amazon. So in the third quarter of loan of 2024, Amazon has made a huge leap in profits. I'm talking earning over $15.3 billion. That's massive. And that's 55% more than what they did last year, right? And add on to that, they have so much free cash flow. And for those who don't know what free cash flow is, that's the money you have left over after all your expenses. They have over 100% more in free cash flow this year than they did last year. And they are sitting on a boatload of cash. I'm talking 88 billion, not million, $billion. And we predict that in the course of the next year, Amazon is going to continue to grow as one of the AI leaders, and it's going to reassert its dominance. And that's why we believe it's going to be one of the best picks of this year.
Yes, sir. So as you guys heard, Amazon, big money maker. I mean, everybody know about Amazon. Everybody shop at Amazon. So this is one of those pick that's a gimme, right? This is something that everybody should already know. It's probably a great company and makes great money as well. So why not make money off of them if you're already gonna be spending money with them? So we looking at their chart, right? We looking at a stock chart of Amazon. We're on the weekly time frame, as you guys see right up at the top. We got it on the weekly time frame. We're gonna look back at the fall from March 2020, right? We're gonna see how much money we could have made off Amazon if we would have invested back in March 2020. We see it also came down again in March 2022. So we can even take it from there. That's just a 2-year. So that's something you wouldn't have wait 2 years to invest in. And it would have gave you 180%, right? So you would have almost doubled your money in 2 years, right? So that's a good profit. So now what we're going to do is chart it up, right? We're going to chart it up and see where exactly can we get into a good buying price for Amazon. One thing you never want to do is buy in right at the top of the chart, right? You want to let it pull back a little bit, because the charts is telling you exactly where the stock could be headed next, right? So if it pulls back a little bit, you know that more than likely it's going to come back to this all-time high, which is at $233. So we have Amazon right here in this wedge pattern. Put it about right there, actually. All right, so it's not even at the top of the wedge pattern nor the bottom of the wedge pattern. It's right here in this middle range, right? So we want to see a buy-in price. To see a buy-in price, we're going to pull out what's called a fib retracement. All right, a fib retracement just lets me know where does the big market buyers buy in at, right? So what we're called our little money, we retail money, right? They call it dumb money. The fib retracement gives you what does the big boys do, what does the banks do, right? So a good buy-in price for Amazon, right? The first fib retracement is actually going to be right here at the bottom of this channel. Right, so that's how you know this channel is a pretty good channel, right? So if it sells down, it's pretty close to this channel, or even this field retracement, which is going to be 201. That's going to be a good buy-in price. All right, what I like to do, I like to give it at least a 10% pullback before I start to look to buy in. So I'm gonna go right from the price that it's currently at. We're gonna go down 10%. So shoot, our 10% is actually going to be at this first buy-in point, but that's gonna be 8%. We're going to take that one as our first one. We're just going to give our second one to our second field retracement point, which is going to be at 192. All right, so we got our first one at 201, our second buy-in point at 192 for Amazon.
Nice.
All right, 4K, what we got next?
I might have jumped the gun when I was talking about Amazon, because I forgot to mention why we feel like cash reserves are so important. When me and Cash are looking at stocks, we want to make sure you are an industry leader, not just one of the small boys, big boys only. And we also want to make sure you have a ton of cash sitting, not just invested, just sitting. Why? Because it allows you for companies to invest in new growth, survive economic downturns, and manage your debt so that you're not always just focused on paying bills, but you can actually maneuver. And that agility allows you to seize opportunities that present themselves. Remember, luck favors the prepared, and it doesn't get more prepared than a couple